everyone, Miles, and today I'm going to discuss about the lesson called The Great War Begins. I will explain the Great War with you today. Maybe the Great War is about the soldiers that fight all the world wars. But what explains have made the world wars today? Well, I think the world war might be like this. If there's, you might think, a soldiers, the countries together. I've shown countries here with like examples. What do you want to fight together? Why we have the Great War? And they have many nations involving and also impact everyone in each nation. Not really the nation, but each country or maybe nation in each country. Like even like in the early 19th, that you like what caused the war, and why do you think that? Well, because this all the examples why we have this war so long. So I have to explain that in the early 1900s, like in the early 1900s, like a lot of industry, creations, jobs industry, all these involved in like electronics. All the letters we got here. It's simply about all the electricity and improvements on the things we might have here. This may call for maybe later, but I want you to know about the Great War and why it's happening here. What's going to cause the war? If you are a new country, I'm going to draw the country like this. This is Great Britain. Great Britain, actually. So I just got Great Britain. Maybe I put something later, but this one is my example country. If you are in this country, just knew it that you were in it. When you just focus here, they are focused. You may focus on I really use focus on Europe. Europe, they all focus on the country Europe. You know Europe? Like in the early 1900s. And they want to make Europe stronger, expand, and always centered on everything the climate change always had in the country. And they all focus on the mainly is Europe. Europe just have many climates and have better and stronger. That's why all focus on the country Europe. And outside, these are the Allied power, and France, Great Britain, and also Russia. The Central Power, Germany, Australia. It's mostly the country of, the main one, the states of Germany. Not really Germany, Hungary, and then we got Turkey. These are 1, 2, 3. The same of Allied and Central Power have 3 countries. This one, the Great Britain, is Allied power. We got here as really just the paper, but I want you to know about this. What's that? So you have to know on newspaper, news, or maybe else like social media. Like that. Well, it's mostly you really didn't have to know much about this country, Great Britain, but you can find all of this if you're really interested in these countries. Well, what may cause the war? In 1940, all the countries like Allied and Central Power is very strong, can trick and many possibilities, and they attack everyone. And they start attack. So like the attacks like this. If you are Great Britain, you go and attack France. France. Then they become the helpers. Okay? If someone else wants to attack, so if someone else wants to be attacking with France, maybe let's like to, okay, we're gonna make another country. Hungary, for example. Okay, going to attack France. So they would kind of like attack back this country. Then this country, Hungary, will become one of the three, and they might call it Allied powers. But they are different countries and they also primes. So you might find social media, all these. But like now, like you attack this, then someone attack back. The group friends, the group attack them, and you became in them, became a group. And if they have maybe interest us. So I just draw an example. See, this and that. But this conclusion, make it look at that again. But the seed to split the world out. It splits half the country, half everything. And that's made. Like you know the Civil War? The Civil War just nation to nation. In this nation, we call nation 3, nation 5, 4 over here, it's fine, and this making the nation split apart. This is the nation. You see here on this slide. But for the Civil War is different. Right? I'm going to split up. The Civil War is kind of like different. No, it's like just like country, nation to nation fight against each other, split up. But this is the World War where every nation becomes together like I want you, I want you, I want you to be the nation. It's because it split the world apart, and that's why the powers joining. But in 1940, there are actions for Nazi. He was assassinated, and that's when there are many events of this day. And it attacked everyone. It impacted everyone like a civil war. And that's when the first falling dominoes just fall. But when President Woodrow Wilson this year, and he was saying in 1940, he said the U.S. was neutral, and the U.S. come back to conflict, make it into the global conflict, and they began together making a fight, and also the World War began at that time. So another dominoes fall, and that's when you might see the world became